Well, my colleague Ian Davey, Mr. Mayor, has made an eloquent case for this. I think the difference between the two sides really is not about whether we should open the railway line, but where we think railways have a place in the transport system and what sort of significance we give to motor cars. And the side on this view on this side of the House is rather different to that side. And it does seem to me that to strike out point 4 at a time when we've just heard in Copenhagen of all the things that are happening, the acceleration of climate change that's expected. We've got peak oil coming, and we know that's coming. That's not a myth, which is going to force the price of petrol up, which is going to make driving very, very expensive for people in the near future. I think to take out point 4, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Now, the line itself, we all agreed, would be a good idea. It would certainly take pressure off the commuter line because it would mean that other trains could join the system further up, which is a very good thing. It would create jobs, of course, in building the line. Producing concrete for roads. Concrete is one of the most noxious productions in the world and creates vast amounts of CO2 and should not be encouraged. Building a railway line is a fairly green business to build and then to maintain afterwards. And I think the Lavender line at Eastfield is part of this old line. And unfortunately, we won't get the steam engines they've got there. I saw Thomas the Tank Engine there last year, which is very nice for my grandchildren. But it does show what can be done. And I would urge you, please, to support our motion without the amendments. It makes a lot more sense in the long term. Rail is one of the transport options of the future. The motor car will not be. Thank you.
Right, Councillor Davey.
Thank you very much. Well, I'm certainly happy to bow to my more experienced colleagues with regard to protocols and things like that, and will accept what Councillor Lepper said about the appropriateness of local MPs being asked to do something. I'm very happy for to ask the Acting Chief Executive to write to Lord Adonis and to copy in the other Norman Baker and the was it Charles Hendry? Yes. Charles Hendry. So very happy for that to be included. But yeah, I'm disappointed that the Tories voted in on the mantra of vote blue and get green, have removed all references to road building and the need to move towards a low carbon economy. It's clear that they really do not understand the link between building roads and indeed car parks. Increasing car use leads to greater carbon emissions and indeed problems of poor air quality that blight much of our city. As long as they continue to support and argue for road building and car parking, as they did shamefully in the Planning Committee yesterday, thankfully unsuccessfully on this occasion, as they continue to take that stance, they will do nothing to solve the very real transport and environmental problems that we face. Building roads helped get us into the mess we are currently in. Building more will take us even deeper into that mess. Accelerate us on the journey to climate crisis and global meltdown. As they say, if you're in a hole, well, stop digging. Well, it really is time to stop digging up the southeast of England. So I'm afraid we cannot accept their amendment. Thank you.